Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Forspoken video. My name is Logan. Today, yesterday, we were, we found the Auden's father. I can't remember his name, Robian or something. I can't exactly think of his name at the current moment. But yeah, we found her father, and we found out some other things that I can't exactly remember. It's been a long day already, and it's only 2 p.m. We got the Royal Rumble tonight. Well, I do, at least. This is going up Sunday morning, so.
Good morning, Frey. Here are the notes on the Tirana I promised you.
Look, about our deal. Your dad's journals all got burnt up in the guild when we escaped.
It's fine. Frey, you brought him back. That's far more important. That is more than I could ever have hoped for. Here.
Thank you. So, where can I find Scylla?
You should visit the archives in Upper Sepul. You'll be able to find out more about her there.
The archives. Got it.
Alright, are they even let me in there?
Sorry to bother you. I just saw your father wandering off.
Forgive me, Frey. I need to go and find him.
Or I could go help you. The old senile old man. A white journal containing Robian's notes on the phenomena known as Tirana. One of the pages reads as follows. Much remains mysterious about the Tirana. They make instantaneous locomotion possible by altering space and time, but precisely how, I cannot say. The energy required to open one is enormous and increasingly exponentially the further one wishes to travel, and yet I cannot help but wonder, by channeling enough power into one, could we reach another continent, perhaps even another world? I gotta go through all of this because it didn't save all that.
Right. Off to the archives we go.
I am kind of worried about Bob, though. He is my ticket out of here.
Do what you want. But
Yeah.
remember, we have a Tanta to defeat.
We do. Certainly not wrong about that. Notes on the Tirana. Yes, I just read that actually. Oh, I went that way. Alright, let's go over here. Maybe I'll just, okay, so I can't go that way. I might honestly just worry more about the main story. I might come back myself and play it again and figure out this. I can't go anywhere. Besides down these stairs over here, so. Oh.
Hello there. Can I get you something?
I know you can't, but you could tell me how to get over
I
there.
want to check to see if Bob's doing okay. Let's look around town and...
You're Frey, aren't you? The one who used her amazing powers to drive back the monsters. I'm Pilo.
Hello,
Can't
Pilo
believe I'm talking
Vashin.
to the hero who saved the city.
I'm not a hero. Not now, never will be. Did you want something?
Just wondering if there's anything I can do. I don't know, I could... Hey, I could show you around town. You haven't been here long, right?
A guided tour. What an excellent idea. Certainly couldn't hurt to get the lay of the
No,
land.
thanks, but I'm not in the mood.
Oh, don't say that. Look, I'll be waiting for you, all right? When you're ready, just let me know.
Huh. Maybe I will. New detours are now available. Open the main menu and check the map. That's the pause button. Detours, aka side quests. If you visit certain marked locations or talk to marked NPCs, you can occasionally take on special side quests. As the story progresses, they may become unavailable, so be sure to take them on while you have the chance. That is not my main focus.
Decided to take me up on my offer?
Yeah, why don't you show me around? We'll do this side
Okay,
quest.
bet. Give me the tour.
Great! This is great! All right. We'll start at the square in the lower city. This way. Come on, follow me.
A guided tour. At least you run. Oh. I got it. Alright.
The lower city is where all the refugees live. And the square, here, is its heart.
Are you a refugee?
My parents were. I was born here.
Damn, how long has this break stuff been going on? In the days before the breaks, the Pole wasn't much more than a quiet collection of buildings standing serenely amid the beauty of nature. Despite the ravages of time and recent events, Oberana Square retains the tranquility of this peaceful past, with its sweeping stairway and dignified stone pillars creating a passing of airy openness. Townspeople gather here at all hours of the day to exchange goods and information, or just pass the time.
Sapal born and bred, huh?
Anyone my age or younger pretty much has to be.
Take a look around the square in Lower City. It seems quite crowd is gathered. Hello. Hello, kid. Let me just butt into your conversation here. I thought they were just gonna run off on me. They did. Okay, goodbye. Alright, good talking. I know you. I've talked to you before.
You're young Olivia's friend. Elif, this is the girl Olivia was talking about.
The amazing girl?
Elif
I
Hadal.
wouldn't go that far.
Olivia used to look after my Elif a lot, you know. But I never heard her talk about another grown-up like she did you. You must have been very special to her.
You think so?
And she was special to you too, I imagine.
Eh. I just felt like she needed
She
someone.
was forever stealing things, and she never listened to anyone. But then, I suppose that's what made her such a little character. And such a handful.
She was just doing what she needed to survive.
Something tells me you know a little bit about that yourself.
Guess you could say that. We were even more alike than I realized.
Tantas was a mighty warrior.
Complete change of subject.
You.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I thought that guy was sitting on absolutely nothing.
I was just pondering the fleeting nature of life. One moment, we are laughing together, not a care in the world. The next, we are not but dust on the wind. What good can come of love in such a time? Surely it can only end in tragedy.
I hate to say it, but you might be right.
But, oh, damn.
Some music, perhaps? Though I fear it will do precious little to lift the mood.
I guess, why not? I don't wanna...
Then allow me to perform the horrible terror of Preynost.
He really needs some help naming these.
Guy that he's about to start playing some Skyrim music or something.
Unforgiving land.
Bro, you can't
Not
sing.
all who make the journey there are fortunate enough to escape a fire.
I'm about to skip this. I am losing my mind already.
And for those they leave, you would do well to take.
Okay. Well, thankfully it wasn't very long. God, I was gonna
Not
lose my
exactly
mind.
The most illuminating of ditties, was it? That's the
I
trouble
wanna
with these
move.
arty types. Very little in the way of practical advice.
Like, I'm just staring at him.
Preynos bad. Stay away. That was pretty much the message, right?
Wow, good talk.
Shall we?
Sure, I guess. As long as you keep running, because I don't want to stay here forever. That's the only side quest I'm doing, and I got a giant game to get through.
Around here's basically hors d'oeuvre.
A shame it's barely fit for human habitation.
Do the buildings around here just not get fixed?
Sometimes. But we're not a priority down here. The upper city comes first. And that, and then everything else.
That sucks.
Up there is where we get our water.
I've seen that already. Thank you, though.
Oh, really? All right, then. Let me show you something else.
Alright. I don't know where up there, but oh, I am so sorry I did not see you in front of me at all. Can I make you knock your thing? I knock your thing over? Aw. This is a far walk.
It's downright frightening, it is. Fancy letting someone like that roam the streets unsupervised. Hey, Mummy! Mummy! That's the lady!
Shush you! And you don't go near her, you hear?
Hey, that's no way to...
It's cool. I'm used to it.
Shame. I was rather hoping to see that fiery temper of yours in action.
Petty, small-minded gossips! Although, I suppose it is pretty frightening. With your power, you could turn the whole town on its head just like that. Yeah. There's something else, all right.
Not this shit again. I'm nobody. Get over it already.
Alright, can this side quest be over? Yeah.
Hey! Do you like animals?
They're alright,
Nope.
I guess.
Great!
Only cats.
You like this, then?
Just cats. If it's not a cat, I'm gonna kill it. Better be a cat. Ay, 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 ay. Kiski Meadow. Hello, dog. Oh, I passed you. I'm sorry. Looks like a cemetery. I don't see any animals.
Over here is where we keep all the livestock.
Oh,
Don't
I
get
see
to eat
sheep.
very often, but we do all right, I suppose. Hey, you can't create food out of thin air, can you? Never mind.
I wish. Oh, my dog left me. That hurts. Kiski Meadow. While this peaceful pasture with its free-roaming sheep might be relaxing in another setting, its proximity to the city graveyard lends to an eerie air that keeps most visitors at bay. Meat is hard to come by in the Sepal these days, and despite trying to increase output, all attempts to have been met with misfortune of one kind or another, be it disease or outright theft.
The big open area is the graveyard. Rich or poor, we all end up there in the end.
A farm and a cemetery. You don't see that often.
Really? It's quite a good arrangement. The animals help keep the grass down. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I
Let's
guess.
go and take a closer look.
But it's kind of scary and eerie. Why do I just keep black screening me, dude? Yes.
They're not shy, that's for sure.
Well, we don't get many new faces in town. Hey, why don't you try feeding them?
Really? Is that allowed?
Of course! Wait here. I'll go and grab some food.
Alright. I can't lie though, that PlayStation Kate looks sick as fuck. Detours, feeding the sheep. Try finding hungry sheep and feeding them. You can use cuff scan to figure out which ones have worked up an appetite.
Just go up to one of them and hold out your hand.
I was assuming that was going to be the one I had to do. Fed the sheep.
This guy's a mess. You don't bathe them?
Oh, we try. But that one just loves his mud baths.
That one just loves his mud baths. Oh, I need to find more hungry sheep. I see one.
Like I said, this is the graveyard.
There's so many of them.
Thanks,
Yeah.
I could see that.
If they're dead, they're down there.
Where even are you? I'm trying to go feed the sheep over here. Fed the sheep.
Damn, you really wolfed that down, huh?
Yeah, looks like he did. There's no one up there. I wish I could use my magical fucking parkour, but they don't allow me to do that. You guys don't look like sheep. Oh, an old coin. Look at that. The other ones must be up there, I'm assuming.
But Asila didn't come as far as the pasture. There's that to be thankful for, at least. These little lovelies are worth more to us now than ever. Wool, milk, meat, even parchment. You name it. We need them for it.
Okay. There's another up there. Hello, hungry sheep. Man, hoof. Fed the sheep.
Fluffy.
Fluffy. I don't see any other sheep that want to be fed. I don't see any other sheep. Here we are. Fed the sheep. I just kind of, the more I play it, the more I realize that this game's kind of got like an old, like, Final Fantasy vibe to it. Like, kind of a new generation meets, like, old generation Final Fantasy. It's kind of interesting. Maybe others don't see it that way, but that's kind of how I see it. I can't think of the Final Fantasy that it reminds me of, but...
Our savior's favorite farm. Has kind of a ring to it. Don't you think? I might put up a sign. Right. I suppose it's time I showed you the upper city. It's back the way we came and up the stairs. Or did you...
Honestly, I kind of was hoping to go to do the main quest, but... I guess. I didn't know the side quest is going to be this long. But I might as well leave this.
Can I ask you something? Your powers. Could you give me a quick demonstration?
Absolutely not. You're not some street performer.
Look, I'm sorry, but they're not for show.
Ah, really? I was hoping you'd give me another look. But I guess I've seen enough. Adia's as good as saved already.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? I'm not your savior.
Damn. That was mean.
So, this is where the rich folks live.
Yep. And they get the best food, the nicest clothes, and the safest part of the city to themselves. They get to run everything just because of who they are. Best not to think about it.
Have you tried having money?
Ah, the accident of birth. Curse you. Cruel fate.
It's her. Oh, don't even look at her.
Ugh, don't even look at her. God, good lord. Listen, man, I'll kill you with one fucking spiky thing I shoot out of my hand.
Ignore him. He'll clear off.
Get out of my way.
Do you want me to call the guards?
Only if she does something.
Well, of course you will.
We'll see, dear. We'll...
This is the Tower of... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's maybe not go in for the full tour, though.
Yeah, I got locked up in there. Haha. Haha.
Can't you really trust her? It's not our place to question the wisdom.
It's not, I was gonna say, please tell me that's not how we're gonna talk.
This is the mausoleum. Our souls come here when we die.
What are you doing here?
And you belong in the lowest city.
Yes, you have no right to be here. Neither of you. Be gone.
Of all the people to run into.
Frey saved the city. If anyone deserves to be here, it's her. If she wanted, she could turn you to ashes in a heartbeat. But she'd never do that. Isn't that right, Frey?
Okay, can you fucking let it go already?
What? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
What do you mean, what's wrong with me? I've been saying this the whole time.
If you want to save your city, do it your fucking self. You're not dragging me into this.
I don't know what the hell to say about that. The mausoleum. This ancient structure is older than Sepal itself. Though nobody knows when exactly it was built, it is more than just a building to the Athenians, who believe that the souls of the departed come here to rest for all eternity. The precise origin of this belief is unclear, but generations of Athenians have treated the mausoleum as a place of worship and reflection, and to this day, visitors can be seen offering up thanks and prayer.
What about our tour? There's so much still to see.
I don't need a stupid fucking tour.
Damn, I really pissed Frey off, huh? Head back to the lower city. Good, that's what I plan to do. I plan on jumping off this. Oh yeah. That was fun.
Please, Frey, wait!
Good God.
Listen, okay? I never said I'd help you. With anything. Ever. Got that?
I'm sorry. I got carried away, I suppose. Look, let me take you to one last place.
Fuck no.
Come on, please.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
No for an answer.
One look at whatever the hell it is, and I'm out.
Thank you so much. Come on, it's this way.
All right.
Wait, what the hell is this?
Thank you so much for saving the city! Oh, Mom said we're not supposed to talk to you, but you helped us. Thank you, Frey.
They've been wanting so badly to show you how grateful they are.
It was nothing.
That's not true. And you know it. We're all in your debt. Me included.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Just throw the flowers back in that kid's face and say, I didn't help you, kids.
Is this why you came and found me
I
in
don't
the
know.
first place?
Pilo! You'd better not let me find you slacking off, you little runt.
Oh no!
Where there, guy?
Oh no!
Get here! Now!
Oh no! It's the boss!
Oh my God, you
I've
guys!
got to go.
I'm gonna lose my mind with that. Like that dialogue from him is just awful. I will be honest with that. Beautiful bouquet. A bunch of flowers Frey received from the children of Sepal as a thank you for protecting the city. The bright red blooms were all grown within the walls of Sepal, and the neatness of the presentation suggests that a kindly adult probably lent a helping hand. Shaveni Square. The square in Upper Sepal where the mausoleum is located. While it is much quieter than Abrana Square, it once played a central role in Athenian culture, as it was where the annual rite of remembrance was held. People from every realm in Athia would gather to pay their respects to the dead in this moving ceremony. Nowadays, the most activity the square sees is Dax's drill with a city guard. Tours, a guided tour
What
completed.
An excitable young man.
You know, I've never gotten flowers before.
And let's hope it never happens again, shall we?
Yeah, let's do, honestly. Plus 11 mana. Alright, let's go find Mr. Runaway. What is this? Oh, it's a cat.
I'm so glad they have cats in Athia too. Where is it going?
Not my problem. Chase after the cats and try not to lose sight of it. Son of a bitch, I didn't... Chasing the black and white cat, part 1.
Worth chasing it down, perhaps.
I didn't want to do this. I didn't want a side quest. It's not exactly fast. I'm pretty sure a cat should be faster than her.
So this is where you were taking us.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. At least cats respect me here. Puppet. Once a common sight in Athia, these wooden dolls are now quite the rarity. Generations of Athians grew up with the puppets for playthings, and they were once as plentiful as they were indicative, whatever, as their makers. Fucking shit. I'm trying to slow down my talking to not fuck up, and I'm fucking up even more. Their makers' diverse backgrounds and personalities. Now, however, there is no one to make them, which has driven their value up considerably. Puppets are precious hand-carved wooden dolls. There may be someone out there willing to trade them for other goods.
You let me here on purpose, didn't you?
Chasing the Black and White Cat, Part 1. Completed. Okay, can I fucking move? This reminds me of fucking Lego Batman 2, where every time you got like a gold brick, or you got like a new character or something, it would stop you from moving until after the saving was complete. So it would do the little presentation saying, hey, you got this, and then it would save the game, and you couldn't move a single muscle until that was over with. Find Robian. Robian, where are you, dear sir? Robian.
Please, you've got to stop this at once.
Sounds like trouble.
Was it back up here? I'm assuming it's back up here. Hello, sir. Don't me. Hello, ma'am. Don't mind me.
Yo, what's going on here?
So Robian's trying to desecrate a lovely old ballow tree. He's, got himself a mite worked up. You blue and the bloomers too! We tried explaining to him that he can't just run amok in the grove like this. That there is our last ballow.
All right, just cut him some slack, okay? He's been living in the break for the past 20 years. He's just taking some time to adjust. He'll be back to himself soon.
You keep telling yourself that.
Father! Father! It's Odin.
Odin? Odin? Where'd you go?
What are you doing here?
I cannot see you there. I cannot see you there if you are here.
It's all right. I will take you there, and we will be there together. Apologies.
Be a good man, Sir Robian, and hand it over.
Please, Father, give it to them. Please. Thank you. We'll take it from here.
Just make sure that he doesn't.
He won't. You have my word.
Oh, Odin. I'm such a fool.
You are no fool. I believe in you. I told them you wouldn't harm the tree, but I never said that I wouldn't.
What?
Now is our chance.
Once again, breaking the law.
I don't do it proudly. But all I do is for Athia. And if my father believes this could help, then I believe it too.
Your father's also been stuck in the break the last 20 years.
Hey, Bob.
Strange young girl from another world.
Yeah. I, have your notes on the portals. The Tirana?
Oh my, he's much worse than I believed.
Forgive me. My mind's a little wibbly-wobbly, wobbly-wibbly.
Voosh?
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Yes, whoosh! I need to whoosh back home, where I came from, after I killed this crazy lady. If I survive. I will go back home, or I will kill the crazy lady.
One or the other. Maybe both, maybe neither. Who's to know?
Sounds promising.
Yes. Yes, yes, I promise. I will work on making you whoosh. You have my word.
Terrific. The word of a senile old has-been. Ironclad.
Great.
What am I doing in the grove?
Let's get you home.
Audie!
Come on. Catch you guys later.
What did she even do?
Hey, Cuff.
Talk about Bob.
Speaking of Bob, how come he didn't turn into a zombie? He came right through the break with us.
I'd say he was mostly break zombie already, wouldn't you?
Strange how Auden seems to love Bob so much.
I mean, it's just her father.
Why?
Well, I don't exactly think the world of my parents. I guess being left on your own for years doesn't hit everybody the same way.
But why should it? Humans are horrendously complex creatures, after all.
Talk about Olivia.
Olivia. Barely knew the kid, but she just stuck with me. She had fire.
And now it's been extinguished.
Wow.
Somebody has to pay.
Yeah, shake your wrist. Fuck him.
Let us proceed to the archives, then.
It's in the upper... What's with this weird tree?
Interestingly, I don't think it looks like that because of the break.
This blue glow. What's that about?
The essence of life distilled, if some are to be believed.
Is there more to read? There's certainly a lot to read in this game when it comes to the archive. Characters. I got a lot of characters now. Robian Keene, Auden's father, a prominent scholar whose studies earned him the title of Cognizant. Being from Genuine, he began his career under Tantas Cinta, who was still in her service when he started studying the break 21 years ago. It was thought that he had been lost to the very subject of his research, but in fact, he managed to survive in isolation the entire time. Quite how he managed to do so remains something of a mystery. Pilo Vashin, a carpenter's apprentice who was born and raised in Lower Sepal. Pilo is a cheerful and likable young man, but he tends to let his enthusiasm get in the way of things, as his frequent mistakes in the workplace will attest. While he hopes to accomplish something big one day, it's not immediately obvious what, or when he means to begin working in earnest at achieving his dreams. Frey's arrival from the dangerous outside world piqued his interest, and he offered to show her around Sepal in hopes of getting into her good books. Olivia gone too soon. A young girl tragically killed when Scylla ordered a raid on Sepal. In the aftermath of the attack, Frey was distraught to discover her young friend's body, still clutching the penlight that symbolized their budding relationship. Frankly, despite the senseless violence that led to her death, her expression was a peaceful one. Wallace, the Blue Bard. A bard who has taken to pondering life's ephemeral nature, and who is beginning to believe that nothing but tragedy awaits those who dare to love in such troubled times. Though the songs he sings eloquently evoke the pain of the people of Sepal, their names tend to detract somewhat of the effect, much to Cuff's amusement. Elif Hedel, a timid young boy who often hides behind his father. Having lost his mother at a very young age, Elif has no family left apart from his dad. He was close friends with Olivia, who often told him the stories about Frey, but he was too shy to ever talk to her himself, despite desperately wanting to. Enemies. Recreant, we already looked at that. World. Harkiska Grove. This land was once set aside for locals to cultivate their own produce. In the years since the break arrived, however, it has been transformed into a larger-scale operation that can provide enough vegetables and medicinal herbs for the entire city. The calming greenery has also makes it a popular destination for contemplative stroll. All of the produce harvested here is taken to a storehouse in Upper Sepal, where officials determine how it should be distributed between the various parts of the city. In the center stands a great balo tree, a sacred symbol deeply revered by the people of Athia. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's...
You there.
Yes?
It's about Serobian. Actually, it's about everything. The city, too.
I didn't do anything.
We owe you our thanks. Had you not been here, who knows how many more would have suffered?
I could have done more.
I mean, I killed the
Please.
knight.
I know you are in pain, but you must not lose heart. The bard at the square, Wallace. Do you know him?
I do.
He may be a frivolous, nonsensical sort of person, but his talent is undeniable.
Undeniably bad.
Perhaps a
Yeah.
tune might do you good. Truly, his music has the power to soothe the soul.
Soothe the soul of a fucking zombie, maybe.
Wait, you're not telling me she's... Really? That foppish nonsense?
I'm saying the same thing, Cuff. He wants this fangirl.
Fangirl? Whatever do you mean?
That you like him so much, like it totally drives you insane?
It truly seems so to you. His music gives me a certain courage, that's all. A sense that it may not be altogether foolish to hope for a brighter tomorrow.
That's
Well,
not
I guess
the...
I'll
Me and
have
you...
to listen harder.
I say, me and you do not listen to the same music, ma'am.
You plan to face Tantas, do you not? Those of my line have long been her most faithful protectors. Though such a legacy is no longer one to speak of with pride. Take care. She is not to be trifled with.
I'm gonna kick her ass. Okay, let me... Why are you...
The
No?
dutiful sword maiden and the foppish bard, eh? What a pair.
Yeah, it's like the plot of a corny romance novel.
I hate just not letting me move. That's the number one thing that's gonna drive me absolutely mad. Something I can
Don't
just
you
cut
think
through
we
here.
better learn more about Scylla before charging off into the wilds?
Nope. I learned all I needed to know. She's a bitch, and I'm gonna kill her. Because I don't got time to sit around and talk to these people. It's driving me nuts. I don't mind the dialogue between Cuff and Frey, but everyone else talking, because it's like, it's not just their dialogue and them talking is awful. It's the long pauses in between their talking that drives me nuts.
So these are the archives.
Catch!
Whoa! What is this? And who are you?
I'm the archivist. Auden told me you were clever. How do you not know what a book is?
No, I know what a book is. You don't look like an archivist.
You don't look like a hero.
That's because I'm not.
I used to be a blacksmith before. Built weapons for the very woman that raided our city. She and I were quite close. She trusted me, and I trusted her.
Sorry.
No matter, it was another time. She was another woman, as was I. Keep up!
Is everybody in this town batshit crazy? Okay, so how do you go from a blacksmith to a librarian?
Archivist! And a smart woman knows when to shift her purpose for the needs of her people. Catch!
What is this?
It's the floor plan of Silas Castle.
What are you, my fairy godmother?
Name's Johidi. You're the one that's planning on facing off with Scylla.
Well, the name's Frey, and it sounds like you don't think I'm up to the task.
Tanta Sila is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. She controlled the army, crushing the weak, even without the weapons that I forged for her. Crushing them with her bare hands.
I'm beginning to have second thoughts about this.
These bloody old Harridan needs to shut her mouth.
You would be doing our land a great service by killing her. Rid us of Tanta Sila, and the corruption in her realm will stop spreading. But no. I doubt you'll actually succeed. Before you go, I would suggest that you learn all that you can about the Tantas. The archives, full of books about them.
Definitely not my fairy godmother.
Oh, really? The floor plan of Praenus Castle, Jehudi gave to Frey. It was originally drafted as the castle was being built, and as such, may not be an exact representation of its final layout. The stronghold looks to be a nigh-on impenetrable, with walls capable of keeping almost any enemy at bay, although interestingly, a narrow passage appears to lead from the walls right to the throne room at the castle's heart. Oh, so what you're saying is they were too lazy to put a floor plan in the game of the entire castle, so they just made a thing from the wall to for the fucking throne room. Got it. For as long as anyone can remember, our land has been ruled over by the Tantas. Blessed be their names. It is not for us to know how their powers came to be. We need to only give thanks for the countless occasions on which they have delivered us from the catastrophe. Greatest and most notable among such acts of deliverance being their purge of the nefarious Redding. They deserve nothing less than our unquestioning love and respect, for it is they who make us Athean.
So they used to rule Athia, and people used to like them.
Yes, although you'd never guess that now.
I'm just stealing the books, don't mind me.
You're here to read, you say? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just no one in Sipal has any interest in books these days.
Okay, good talk. Without warning, our former protectors became our oppressors. The difference in their conduct was stark and perplexing. They were aggressive, hateful, warped mockeries of their former selves. Tantas, Sila, and Prav suddenly trusted no one, going so far as to intentionally harm innocents. Tantas, Sienta, and Olas vanished entirely, abandoning their subjects to the encroaching corruption. This is the sad state of Athia today, a land governed by no one and ruled by nothing but fear.
Can't say I envy these people. Their rulers did some super fucked up shit.
I doubt many of them would disagree.
I'm just stealing all these books from the archives. As the corruption continued to ravage our lands, robbing us of our food, our homes, and even our lives, we prayed for the Tantas to save us, as they had saved Athia so many times before. And yet, even as we trembled with fear, the cognizance told us what we could not bring ourselves to believe, that the corruption was coming from the very castles of the Tantas themselves, and that our former protectors may be the source of the blight that assailed us. Ay, ay, ay.
Wait, it was the Tantas who caused the break? What the hell happened to them?
I think more than a few of their former subjects came to wonder the same thing.
Let's see.
I didn't want to go over
Study of
here.
miracles.
It appears to be an in-depth analysis of what makes the Tantas' magic so powerful.
Spellcraft challenges. You can find the details of challenges through which phrase spells can be improved in ancient books dotted around Athia. Pick a spell, accept the related challenge, and meet the conditions in order to upgrade that spell. You can check on all the challenges you've undertaken in the magic section of the menu. Attack enemies while performing magic parkour. I can do that. It's not that hard.
I wonder if you might learn something from it. Pick up some tips and tricks for your own magic, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. I could use the help.
Maybe. Attack enemies while performing magic parkour. 0 of 35. Perhaps one of Asia's greatest mysteries is the truth behind the locked labyrinths found around the land. It is not known precisely what magic keeps them sealed. The Tantas may well have locked them themselves, as they are the only ones who have ever been known to enter. They are rumored to be treacherous places guarded by terrifying beasts. As for one these beasts may be trying to protect, legend has it that the ancient relics lie in the bowels of each one, alongside writings left by the first Tanta herself.
That thing we read, it was written by the first ever Tanta.
And it sounds like there might still be more of them to find.
Wouldn't hurt to learn more. Guess we could keep an eye out.
So, the Tantas had superpowers that they used to keep Athia safe. And the people loved them for it. Worshipped them, even. But then something changed. Instead of protecting the people, they started making them suffer. And then the break appeared.
An admirably pithy précis.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why would they just go crazy like that?
That's enough for now. Think I'm pretty clued up on the Tanta basics.
Then I suggest we depart.
Alright, well, it's the next... it's actually not... No. Technically, it is the next day. It's 12:44 a.m. This is after the Royal Rumble. I'm now recording this. Maybe I should have gone to where I was supposed to be at before I recorded this. Maybe not, because I think there might be a cutscene. No, there is not. But it's just still in the city. What are you doing, dog? He's putting his paw against my foot. But alright, yeah. I'll talk to you. You guys, you don't... I was going to talk about the Rumble. I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that in a separate video. Because there's not going to be people that... Everybody that watches professional wrestling while watching this video, most likely.
Anything else you need to do before we leave?
No.
Hurry up if you're still not done with what you need to do here.
No, I'm done. Your details are now available. I don't really care. I'll do those when I come back and play the game. I want to...
Feels a little more, I don't know, cheerful in the lower city.
Food is short and one's days are numbered. Every moment is a gift, I suppose.
So, they're happy because they can't afford to be sad. That's fucking depressing.
I think we... Oh, what is this?
Oi, miss!
Huh?
My friend told me you have a strange glowing object you keep in your pocket.
An Oh, you mean this?
They just gonna...
What is that?
It's called a smartphone. How do I put this? It's like a thing that lets you talk to people far away, or turn what you see into pictures.
Whoa! Does that mean it could turn what you see into pictures of outside support?
Yeah, I guess.
I've only seen drawings of the outside in books. Could you bring us pictures?
I don't see why not. Just don't expect too much, okay? I'm not a great photographer.
I don't know what that is, but thank you. I'm so excited.
That's funny. That's too funny.
Okay, so maybe not worth crap.
My dog wants up on the bed. Okay, the screen's going black. Perfect. Photo spots. Take pictures at the photo spots marked on the map so you can show them to the children back in Sepal. The more pictures you take, the more photo mode features you'll unlock.
Not really a big camera person,
Okay, listen.
to be honest.
I'm pretty sure they'd be delighted with anything you show them. It's not like they have much else to look forward to. Perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to stop by on occasion, lend them a little cheer.
You're right. It won't cost me much, and I bet it would mean a lot to them.
Ugh. Hold on. I forgot to have my same timer going on. Oops. Daisies. Alright. So, you don't ever do... You still can't open this door? Oh, there we go. You don't ever do a little fucking thing to unlock more features in photo mode. Every damn feature should already be on photo mode. I don't like that, especially as someone that has to do thumbnails for these videos. It does drive me a little bit nuts. I don't even know what I'm going to use for a thumbnail in this video. Probably the one god woman that I find eventually.
Are you ready then?
Yeah. Time to go kill that bitch.
Oh, now it's like 12 hours later. I know I'm recording like 5-minute intervals, like 12 hours at a time, but I've been quite
time to go kill that bitch.
Quite back and forth with everything that I do right now. I've been so busy as well. We've already been through this. That's where I need to go? No. I don't want to place a marker. Remove marker. I want to know where I need to go first.
We have a long journey ahead of us.
Head for Fort
Praenos.
Praenos.
It's not too far from the castle.
You really do know everything, don't you?
No, I simply happen to have looked at the map.
30,000 feet away. Good lord. Alright, well, we're about another extra 1,000 yards there. Well, I am now. I got a few things that I could read back at the house up there that I might go and read for you guys now. If I can figure out where I left them, yeah, trouble in Praenost. One day, not so long after the Masmia first encroached upon Praenost, a traveling merchant arrived in the village of Legatus, only to find that not a soul was to be seen, until he looked up to the roof of a nearby building, that is, and spied a great winged something, black as night and utterly terrifying to behold. No sooner had he seen it than he turned tail and ran, and he didn't stop running until he reached the Pall. At least that's what he told everyone when he got there. So I believe... Oh, the archives. The archives are home to nearly every last scrap of knowledge remaining to the city of Sepal. The shelves are stocked with everything from old cognizant research reports to fairy tales and sheet music. Jehudi, the archivist, carries out her duties with the eyes of a hawk, ensuring that no book is ever removed from the premises without her express permission. But since hardly anyone ever visits, the bigger worry is that these carefully preserved records will do little except gather dust. I don't know where this other one went. 'Cause I found two. I don't know where the other one possibly is. I don't... maybe it had something in here. I don't really know. I guess if we don't read it, that's just whatever. Not that big of a deal. Characters. Jehudi Kladiva, the no-nonsense blacksmith turned archivist, charged with overseeing Sepal's extensive archives, the last in a long line of metalworkers. Jehudi's unprejudiced skill with the hammer caught the attention of Tantas, leading her to appoint a talented young craftswoman her own personal blacksmith. When Praenos fell to the break, Jehudi moved to Sepal, where Dax encouraged her to take up her current role. She spent every day since with her nose buried in a book. Milia, Duty and Desire, a young woman born into a family who served as Sila's personal guard for generations. Given her illustrious heritage, she was awarded the title of Junior Officer when she joined the city guard, and although she's embarrassed by the special treatment, she takes the job of living up to her role of officer in training extremely seriously indeed. Wallace music seems to be one of the few things that helps take her mind off her duties, or is it Wallace himself? You know, I would have no idea. I've been kind of following the, I don't know why. Alright. But I've been kind of following the steps here. At this point. I will come back to you guys, though, when I'm about 1,000 feet closer. So we're about 1,000 feet away from the town, And I decided that I would
Nonsense left, sadly.
stop because we found a town here as well. So I thought I would, you know, scout the area of the town with you guys here since this is something we haven't done yet. Can I go inside any buildings? Doesn't look like it. Is there any chests here? There is.
Seems we're free of any immediate danger.
There was a battle here.
Looks more like a massacre to me.
Oh, you're staring at a face first into a rock, I'll tell you that. Ah. Some wolves.
You're fucking kidding.
Holy shit, there are so many of them.
Just stand there.
Really? I decided I'd just stand here. No, really. Ow. Cuff counters. Press triangle and cuff toes up his defense to perform a counterattack while restoring a proportionate amount of Frey's health. If you really nail the timing, you will pull off a precision counter, an extra powerful blow that will restore Frey's health substantially. Note that the amount of health Frey recovers will never exceed the amount of damage you receive from the incoming attack. Alright, let me try this out. Locked chests. Sealed chests may well contain highly valuable items. Luckily, all you have to do is unlock them and defeat any nearby enemies. Let's do this. Come on, try this counterattack. Nice. One walked behind me. There you are. Hey, hold on. Are you guys running? Hey. I'm gonna say, no way you guys are running. Oh, that's right. I gotta do magic parkour while taking these guys out. Keep forgetting about it. I gotta do that challenge.
I put in some serious work there.
It was an acceptable effort, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good effort. I mean, I fought like 1,000 wolves or something. Let's see what's in this chest, huh?
Let's see. What do we got?
Pool Saw. Necklace once worn by Tantas. Its name means flower. Increases the effects of Frey's signature purple magic.
Huh. What's...
A necklace that once belonged to Tantas. Its name, which means flower-like, was inspired by its decorative design. Cinta gave it to Robian when he first set out to search Athia for a way to holding back the encroaching corruption. He kept it with him as a good luck charm until he lost it while struggling to save the lives of some village children in the course of his journey. Okay, well, I got that now, so let's go through all my damn inventory here because I got a bunch of new shit that I haven't looked at yet. Haven't really been to my gear side here, so I got a new necklace. That doesn't do anything for me. Lowers my defense and my health, so the PlayStation 1 is better. And we might as well stay on the recording here.
Well, that place didn't exactly...
For me to go over here. The hell?
We need to get out of here, now.
Why, we can't fight them?
Bullseye!
I'm fighting these guys, but I don't really care. Okay, come on, homie. Come on, dude. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. That was an easy win. 1.30 miles. Oh, guys. I got a long trek ahead of me. What is this? We're at Praenost.
Hey, Cuff.
What brought you to Athia?
So, how come you came to Athia back...
Athia, sorry.
Whenever that was?
What do you mean?
You said you came here from somewhere else, right? How come?
I suppose you could say I was sent here as a messenger. But by the time I arrived, things between the Tantas had deteriorated to the point where they had no desire to listen. They didn't want to hear what I had to say, so they silenced me.
Damn. So they turned you into a cuff? That sucks.
Talk about the Tantas.
What do you think made the Tantas go mad?
If I remember correctly, dissension grew between them. It led to a power struggle. A rift opened up. A rift from which the corruption grew. And where once they worked in perfect harmony, now they stand divided. They retreated to the safety of their kingdoms, and the break soon spread in their wake.
Huh.
So did the break cause the madness, or the other way around?
It all seems to have happened at around the same time.
Why are you shaking him like that?
What's so special about this New York of yours, then?
Central Park in the fall. Oh, and Knish.
Knish?
Potato pockets of toasty heaven. My troubles seem to disappear for the 3 to 5 minutes it takes for me to demolish one.
You paint such a vivid picture.
Well, you were sitting in a abandoned room when I found you, so I suppose. Cough. Trapped by the Tantas. A messenger once sent to Athia from another land. According to Koff, the Tantas infighting had already begun when he arrived. As a result, his attempts to negotiate with them failed, and he was transformed into a bracelet before being exiled. Let's take a look at what these guys I just fought are. Varanus. This particular species of breakborn can be found all over Athia. Having taken on certain reptilian characteristics in the process of becoming corrupted, they barely resemble their former human selves. They are known for their enormous tails, which they use as very effective weapons, and they can also employ poison-based attacks. Interesting. Okay, so we'll stay... I might as well show you guys the pictures.
Oh man, I bet the kids in town would love to see this.
It would make...
Sorry, I did one of these already, but I'll do it again here. So you gotta kind of follow the arrows to get the perfect picture, like that. Then it wants you to zoom in. Or maybe it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Nice shot. That's one. Now 5 more remaining. Oh, I didn't get that of it. I didn't get that in my other picture. Maybe I didn't zoom in far enough. Huh. Well, we'll go down to this building here. Cool. Does this hurt me?
What?
No.
No!
It hurt me a little bit. That's okay. So I do take a little bit of fall damage if it's far enough. Oh, what are you? Ow.
Here it comes.
So you guys can tell that's my favorite attack.
You never know.
You guys know how I am in these games, right? I get used to one attack and I just kind of stick to it. So this kind of makes sense. Oh, that's right. I have a lot of mana to do magic. So we will go ahead and do that here as well. Screen. Surrounds you with stones that defends against enemy attacks. I can't do that one. Actually, I can do that one. I'm just stupid. Fires rocks even harder when charging and unleashing an even higher impact long-range shots when released. Okay, I can't actually buy that one yet, though. Oh, I do have 41 only. Fires both lumps of explosive rocks that deal damage over a wider area. We'll learn that one. And then, I'm supposing that's a new enemy that we fought? Yeah. Myakis. Squint and this break-addled big cat might not look like there's much wrong with it, but open your eyes and you'll soon see that its head has been completely corrupted. This willy predator tend to prowl the parts of Praenost where the break is less dense, slowly stalking their unsuspecting prey before pouncing with deadly ferocity. Alright, where's the door to this building? Whoa, hold on. I can't get up there and see what's up there. That sucks. Alright, we'll see what's here.
Thinking of making something?
I don't think I have. I think I already used all my things the last time I saw a building. What is this? A location mentioned had been added to the world map. Middle Praenost, Northern Refuge. Dantius Wood Refuge. Oh, so it's showing me other houses in the area that I can go and get. A troop of soldiers were dispatched to a village in a far-flung corner of Praenost to further investigate the miasma. Certain of the villagers had come into contact with the mysterious mist and began to lose their memories, assailed by terrifying visions all the while. Their affliction only worsened, and after several days they had grown frenzied and uncontrollably violent, attacking friends and neighbors discriminately. The soldiers stepped in to protect the people, but their bravery availed them not. Each and every one of them was killed. Huh. That's rough. I'll sleep before I go out again. I'll rest real quickly before I head on out. And we'll get that, we'll do that. And then we'll head over to that big tower thing, because that's something that I haven't seen yet. That we will go and do. And then I'll probably skip to being at the castle. Do want to head over and see what this thing is, though. Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna run past you here. Hold on. What is this?
This one seems like.
Oh, I just gotta fight you guys. Okay, this is the same thing as the last fight.
Better start pulling your weight.
I will come back to that. I want to see what this tower is first. I think I've seen these in the demo.
Would you mind going and taking a closer look at that tower?
Sure.
I think it might help us get a better sense of our surroundings.
You don't expect me to climb that, do you?
Belfries. Perform a cuff scan. Press up on the D-pad. At any of the belfries located across Atheon, you'll be able to get an overview of the entire area. This can help you spot points of interest and other useful landmarks, and will also allow you to fast travel back to that location later on. Okay. I'm down. Guardian's Way Belfry. So we got those over there. There's a photo spot up there, a monument of strength. So we've already done, I believe, most of these. The fortress overall, I took all of these within the time limit. That's something you guys don't really. This is just eliminate the area and scout the area and scout the area. That's something I'll do on my own. I will see you guys again once I reach closer to the tower. Or the, not a tower, but the, once I get closer over there. I'm gonna go do these things by myself.
I imagine her minions will be coming after you with a vengeance.
Those insane soldiers, you mean?
The very same. Try not to get murdered, won't you?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'll see you guys once I get closer to the castle. Alright, so I found this new flashback tower thing as I'm exploring the world. Jump up there, Frey. There we go. As I'm exploring the world, so we're gonna take a look at what this is.
What do you say? Kick some ass, take some names?
Feeling a little bloodthirsty, are we?
So,
What the hell is...
extermination. Defeat as many enemies as you can within the time limit. Beating consecutive foes without taking damage will earn you a bonus.
I'm not entirely sure. Careful now.
Welcome to a vision of what was once Fort Welkie. In order to keep the people of Praenos from danger, Frey will need to win back control of the fortress from the servants of Tanta, who have taken it over. Take out enemies within the time limit. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's give it a try, huh?
Alright, here goes.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Whoa!
How much time do I exactly got?
Do something.
I am doing something. I'm shooting them.
Tired after that little performance?
Hey, I'm always tired.
All's well then. Wonderful.
Ah, you fucker. I missed it too early.
This looks like a big one.
Okay, so I did 24 or 35 with that. There's more guys over here.
Fancy your chances?
I'll give it my best shot. We got this!
God, sometimes it's hard to get them at that perfect time. I pressed triangle there. I don't know why it didn't work. I'm pressing triangle. It's just not working for me. Dude, I'm trying to get behind these guys, but they won't let me.
Now's your chance.
There we go.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Come on.
I don't want to worry about pressing triangle on that guy right now. I got it. Haha.
Do I sense you getting better at this, Frey?
Alright.
How could I not?
Yeah, new record. Hell yeah.
Get my
Fast
ass
time
whooped.
bonus. Mana. First time bonus. Mana +2. First time bonus. Mana +3. First time bonus. Mana +4. Craig Grasp ×5 and mana ×5. Nice. Alright, we'll be done with that. We don't need to do any more of that. How are you laying like that, dog? Through the eyes of another empath. Complete your first flashback challenge at a Monument of Wisdom. Alright, well, once again, I will see you guys once I get a couple feet closer to that tower. Alright, so I found a cat. I came to this monument, and this little cat here spawned, so, befriending familiars. The Tantas familiars will be shy at first and will disappear at the first hint of anything perceived as a threat. Hold L2 to get low and try to approach as slowly as you can. An exclamation mark will appear if you attract their attention. You'll need to wait for it to disappear before continuing your approach. Wait to do so, and they'll be gone before you know it. Okay. Trying to be as slow as I can be. Alright, lay back down, buddy. Pet the cat. Hey. Hi, buddy. Look at this cat. Look at that. He's got fucking wings and a pointy tail. Hey, see, cats love Frey. This is so funny.
Good kitty.
Goodness, you're a regular catch.
What does that do for me, though? Slayer, one of Tantacelia's familiars. You can usually be found prowling around Praenos, seemingly uncowed by the break. Claire once served as Sila's second pair of eyes, patrolling the realm and reporting back to her if trouble was afoot. When she lost her mind to the break, he left her side to ensure the people of Praenos made it to Paul safely, but returned home immediately afterwards, perhaps to watch over his beloved mistress from a safe distance. Huh.
Something about that cat felt different, don't you think?
Funny you mention that. I was just thinking I detected a hint of Tanta magic.
Huh. Could they be connected somehow? Wonder where it went.
A familiar is now fond of Frey. Familiar guest. The familiar's Frey befriends will come visit her at any pilgrim's refuge she stays at, and if she manages to get a hold of a certain cat-friendly items, they also come to visit her in her room. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll have to find more of those. I haven't been doing every little monument. Like, there was a labyrinth back there I didn't do because I kind of wanted to wait for... I think I want to do the labyrinths on camera because there's boss fights at the end of them. And maybe I won't as well. It doesn't really... I don't really know. But if I find something new, I like to record it. But I got some more things to read since we're here. Equipment. I got a new hood. A cloak designed by Tantacelia, which it won't keep out the rain or snow. The enchantments woven into the fabric will certainly keep the wearer safe on the battlefield. When Praenos Castle was lost to the corruption, many assumed the fabled garment would never be seen again. Thankfully, it seems someone stashed away with a worthy adventurer to eventually find. Also got these. Dig Deep. This design's dark yet powerful palette was once associated by Athenians with the deep sea and the vast potential that sleeps therein. The idea of drawing on that power, however, attracted negative associations over the years, until Athenians began to avoid using these colors at all for fear of being seen as unprepared to draw on their own potential. When imbued with the power of Tantas, this design allows surge magic to be used more frequently. Resources. Flute Blossom. A flute blossom, which is easily identified by its distinctive tubular petals, is a wildflower that grows throughout the Athenian continent, but sparsely enough that it's not always easy to find. Under the break's influence, it has taken on magical properties that allow it to be used as a powerful crafting ingredient. Anglestone. A bluish rock is most commonly found in Avalet, a realm through the Tantas Prav's magic runs deep. Prolonged exposure to the break has formed cubic crystals at the surface that share some common properties of break shards, making it a useful crafting material. Farvid Bloom. Break shards are crystal. Okay, so it's a break shard. So they're both break shards. Okay, we've already read about those. I found some enemies as well. This Actodus, bears that have been corrupted to a considerable degree. They roam the wilds of Janoon and Viscera, swiping their prey with the prodigious forelimbs from which great castellan spikes protrude, adding to the lethal danger they represent. Their blood-curdling roar can easily freeze an enemy into a spot with terror. Malodin. The amount of break absorbed by these bears is beyond measuring, and the resulting mutations are extreme, the most notable being the development of pure white fur. They roam the areas in Janoon where the corruption is most concentrated, and are so attuned to its effect that they can use it to summon break shards from beneath the ground and attack their enemies. Tyrantorinus. Parts of the carrion-hungry denizen of Praenost have been turned into gold by the break, but it's still largely recognizable and retained its trademark bald head. Being as large as they are mean, they're not hugely agile, but they don't need to be. They split acid all over their foes from afar. Brig Zombie Simulacrum. A Brig Zombie brought forth upon contact with a sacred monument, though essentially illusory in your nature, is indistinguishable from its real-world counterpart, in both appearances and actions, and as such can be damaged and defeated. Varanus Simulacrum. These are guys that I found doing that one flashback thing. Varanus brought forth upon contact with a sacred monument, though essentially illusionary in nature, is indistinguishable from its real-world counterpart in both appearance and action, and as much can be damaged and defeated. Errant Soldier Simulacrum. An errant soldier brought forth upon a contact with a sacred monument, so they're just the same thing. Okay. Good to know. World. So I got this as well. February 27th, 3878, the Long March from Praenost. The corruption prevented Sila's orders from reaching the garrisons, and in the presence of their Tantas leadership, confusion reigned among the ranks. One unit leader made it ready to evacuate as many citizens as he could to Sepal, but was stopped when certain of his men disagreed, arguing that their own safety was surely paramount, though they had been deprived of their ruler's guiding hand for only a short while. Discipline among the well-drilled ranks deteriorated rapidly nonetheless. I think we've read the rest of these. The break. We have a broken part 1. Organisms coming into contact with the break are either killed by it or irreversibly changed. These altered creatures, the broken, were originally dubbed the corrupted by the cognizants who studied them, and it was noted that both formerly human and beastly broken share some common traits. All are far stronger than they were pre-corruption, and all are driven by mindless and instinctual rage. The Tantas chosen and broken. The Tantas who created elite forces of fanatically dedicated soldiers, loyal only to them, and hostile to any who might pose a threat to their beloved rulers. Be the human, broken, or otherwise, it is no surprise, then, that the zealous souls charged into battle without a second thought when beasts first appeared in Athia. What else is here? Belfries. These beautiful bell towers were erected as landmarks to help pilgrims find their way. The bells are not merely ornamental. They once served as means of communication, so that pilgrims may warn others of dangers or simply signal their presence. It was customary for pilgrims arriving at belfries to turn on their direction of Sepal and raise their hands in prayer, asking the souls who rest in the mausoleum there for continued protection on their journey. Familiar statues. Ordinary Athenians built these monuments to the Tantas' adorable cat-like familiars. They were erected in places known to be frequent by these much-loved beings, and it became common for adoring pilgrims to leave various foodstuffs and treats as offerings at the statues' feet. The Tantas were unhappy at this waste of valuable resources and eventually inscribed warnings not to feed their familiars into the statues themselves. Alright, well, once again, I'll see you guys when we get closer. Alright, so I'm about, like, 600 meters from the next checkpoint. I got these spine stones. Hold on. Alright. What is this a... this is just a light tower? Oh, and I can't see anything. Depths of Corruption. Praenost. Praenost? I don't really know. I also got a few things to read before we hop into there, man. You guys know I always got things to read. Equipment. I got a new necklace as well. Nedazada? I don't know. A necklace once worn by Tanta Sila. Its name means hope. As one might expect from an item beloved of Tanta of strength, every embellishment serves a purpose. The stones here boost the wearer's combat capabilities, making it as much of a weapon of war as is necessary. Enemies. Syntheris. Tough, once humble mountain goats, the corruption's influence has caused metallic eruptions to sprout all over these creatures' bodies, although they not yet to a hugely noticeable degree. They're found close to Sepal and only stray quite close to the city, meaning the city guard and even citizens themselves are somewhat familiar with them. Recreant Night Simulacrum. I did another simulacrum, by the way. And that's the same shit as the regular Requiem Knight that we faced. Same thing as this guy. I also had One in the World, which is the Reading. August 12th, 3874, The Road to Rebuilding. Settler's Diary, Village of Reeve. The war shook our world to its foundations. There can be no denying that. The towns and villages which our ancestors lived for countless generations are now little but dust. Yet even for those of us forced to build our lives anew, there is hope. Though all was taken from us, we are beginning to feel settled again. Happy, even though we never thought it possible. And with the coming harvest, I even dare to dream that we might be blessed with a bounty enough to share with these less fortunate than ourselves.
Break. Getting worse?
Okay, just stop talking. Alright. What is this? The depths of corruption. These are places where the break is most highly concentrated, and consequently the deadliest. This means tougher enemies and a tougher challenge overall. But you have to find your way through if you want to reach the Tantas castle. There's only one thing to do when you're ready. Dive in.
Let me guess. More weird break-related shit.
It would seem so.
Whoa! Huh? What the? I'm floating.
I suppose it must be something to do with how heavy the break is here.
Huh. No way. This place is so weird.
Yes, I'm sure it's intensely amusing. Now, shall we be on our way?
Yeah, I'm fine with just hopping in. Let's go. Let's jump.
Wait, am I breathing underwater?
The thicker the break becomes, the less the rules of the normal world apply.
Well, not much is gonna surprise me after this.
Interesting. Oh, what the hell are you? Oh, yeah, we're fighting new enemies down here as well. Oh, and they're much easier to get to me. Is this even technically water? Alright, so that was a new type of enemy, I believe.
Hold on to this.
Let's try and avoid the luck enemies if we can. Let's just go straight to the castle here and start working on the main quest. Because I've been doing a lot of side shit now, and I want to get to the main quest. Even though I haven't been doing any side quests. The side quests, once I did that first one, realized how kind of ass they are. So it kind of makes me not want to do it.
Looks like they missed a maintenance bill or two.
Neglect has certainly played its part. But these are the effects of the break, above all else.
Let's take a picture.
Let's take this photo.
There we go. Another photo for the kids. I need 4 more photos.
That's that.
Guess that'll do.
Hopefully we can get to chapter 5 here so I can end the video. These chapters have been really long now that I'm doing the free world stuff.
I don't like how quiet it is here.
I find it rather peaceful. Would you rather be battling more break beasts?
No, it's just, in horror movies, it's always moments like this when shit starts to hit the fan. And there it is.
Oh shit, the dragon's back.
How did I get on this dragon shit list? It really has it out for me.
It does seem that way, but I'd suggest you don't fight it.
Yep, I'll second that.
Oh god, am I gonna have to try and avoid this thing? Jeez man, this dragon does not like me. Fort Praenist. Oh. Oh, jump up there. There we go. This was a lot farther than I thought that was going to be. Ow. That was painful. Oh my gosh, dude.
Still no sign of Silas Castle.
Alright.
There's no easy way over these mountains. You should head down into the valley and through that way.
Let me guess. You've been studying the map again?
Indeed. As you should too.
Yeah, we'll look at this and then I'll fucking come back again. God, I might have to end the video because we've already been recording and doing new stuff.
Chill here for a while.
This might just be an entire side episode.
I, for one, can't wait to take a load off.
Long, long ago, the Tantas created a land of Asia. As Asia population grew, the Tantas created realms and castles and all manner of other wonders to make their people's lives happy and bright. Their work done, they retired to Wellspring, wherein all things are reborn, and settled down for a well-earned rest.
Load up what? I can make something seriously good with this.
I can, actually. Alright, well... I'm gonna come back to you guys once again. Well, it'll be later today, because I gotta go watch. I'm gonna go watch the football championship games. But man, it's just so constant back and forth of recording. This is gonna be a 2-hour episode, because I at least need to finish the chapter before I end this, so... I'm sorry if this video ends up being the longest video. Alright, well, I'm about 500 feet from the next destination. Hopefully it's the actual destination that we go to this time. The game is feeling really laggy for some reason. You guys can kind of see that. I'm not sure if you can or not. I meant to...
Oh. Stay with me.
I'm sorry. I meant to not do that. Oh, there's a chest over here. Ah, fuck. Jump. There we go. Okay, Spine Stone. Alright, I also had some more to read. I know, I'm sorry. Welcome Bloom. I don't need to worry about that. I don't care about that. Had some new enemies as well. Argentavis. The corruption has caused gold to sprout all over the body of the Scavenger of the Skies, which can be found everywhere from Praenos to the outskirts of Zapal to the furthest reaches of Avalot. Being a break beast, it doesn't need to eat, but that won't stop it from swooping down and taking a bite out of anything that takes its fancy. Ugh. World. Break Storms Part 2 is another one. The storm is that form where the break is strongest are capable of warping everything in their path, including the very land itself. As one might expect, any living being unfortunate enough to be caught up as one is instantly killed. Cognizants who have observed them from afar aptly came to refer to them as the corruption's rage, for their seemingly unbridled ferocity. The depths of corruption. The area surrounding the Tantas castle suffer from abnormally high concentrations of the break. As such, any already broken creatures that happen to enter these regions are inevitably transformed into even more monstrous versions of themselves. The break is so volatile within these zones that it will occasionally form a break storm, a deadly phenomenon that corrupts everything in its path. Alright, that's all we had to read.
Why are you so determined to get back to New York?
New York. And because this
I'm pretty sure we've heard this dialogue before. At least I have. Ramparts. The Tantas castle are protected by ramparts designed to keep invaders at bay. Powerful foes lurk within these walls, and you won't be able to escape until you've defeated them. Make sure that your health is high and you have plenty of healing items to hand before venturing inside. Not too late now.
You never know what surprises might be waiting up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Yeah, thanks for the pep talk.
A small chest. Oh. July 24th, one day away from my birthday. 3877, the fall of Tantasila. Once a year, a grand military exercise was carried out involving the garrisons of all the fortresses across Praenost. This exercise was overseen by Tantasila herself, and participation was considered a great honor. But on this particular occasion, she ordered her soldiers to fight one another to the death. Those who refused were executed on the spot, and if the tales are to be believed, those who accepted and survived were driven and entirely mad.
Some pretty fucked up shit happened here.
Yes, and Scylla appears to have enjoyed her part in things a little too much.
Alright, well I see a knight that I have to fight. I don't see anything else here. Oh, there's two of them. Well, that's not gonna be fucking annoying. These guys are hard enough to kill by themselves, unless fucking two of them.
Looks like somebody was expecting us.
Well, there's only one way.
I don't have anything that's not resistant to it. That did a lot of damage, though.
Come on.
I know this helped me last time. I was fighting that. Alright, these guys aren't as bad. The one I fought in the city was worse.
That's not doing much.
Oh, you're kidding me, bro. I'm running for my life from these things. Haha. Dodged. Alright, that one's down.
Nope, not working. We got this.
Oh, shit. That thing is actually so nice. Hey. Die. Damn it. Hey, die. Stamina plus 100. Frey's maximum stamina has increased.
So glad that's over.
Quite.
Jesus.
Shall we?
Okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. They must have eased them up a little bit. Lucid Bloom. That's the same shit as the other break shards. 114 experience, plus 12 mana. Well, I got enough to upgrade a spell.
Proceed with extreme caution, Frey.
I wanted to upgrade a spell before I got on there, but that's okay.
Great.
Alright, Tantas, where are you? What in the fuck? What am I looking at, dude? Break storms. In the furthest depths of the corruption, huge maelstorms of concentrated break can sometimes occur. If you get caught in one, your health will gradually deteriorate and you'll also be attacked by nightmares, the deadliest creatures in all Athia. Focus on finding your way to safety. All else is secondary. Note that you won't be able to explore any points of interest while break storm is raging. Oh, these are easy to kill.
What the hell are those things? They don't look like animals or humans.
They don't look hard to kill either.
I believe they are life forms born from the break itself.
They're like my worst nightmares come to life.
Yeah, or we're going to run away from them.
Our main priority should be to find shelter. There's a cave nearby.
I'm working on it. There's a lot of them. They grab this Craig grass.
Lead on.
You knew there was a cave nearby? Damn, someone really started the map. I'm not sure if they're following me or not, but I'm placing that down. I'm being safed. Safed? Safe. Come on, get up there, damn it. Ooh.
I don't know why I want to go home. This place fucking sucks.
I do understand that may have been a bit intense.
Intense? That was batshit crazy. I might live on the streets of New York with a cat as company, but I would rather be there alone than spend one more minute in this fucking hellhole.
We'll try to get some sleep. Things will be better in the morning.
Yeah, sure. Much better. In case you forgot, I'm on my way to battle a boss bitch tomorrow.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. What must be done? Survive a nightmarish ordeal. Chapter 5? Is that chapter 4? Don't tell me it was chapter 4. It's chapter 5. Alright, well. Huh. I expected to be facing Scylla in chapter 4, but I guess we're moving on to chapter 5. The Fall of Tantas.
Feeling better?
Not really. I had a nightmare and it was 10 times better than this.
Huh.
It is quite beautiful.
Yeah. In a everything here wants to kill you kind of way.
No, I just mean that even amongst the madness, there's a sort of delicate grace. Destruction and corruption are forms of creation in themselves.
Wow, you sound like a serial killer.
What?
Destruction and corruption are beautiful forms of creation in themselves.
I don't sound like that.
You absolutely sound like that.
I know you absolutely sound like that. Yeah, see? Two can play at that game.
You're fucking stupid.
I've heard that dialogue before. That's funny.
The sensitivity and subtlety required to appreciate the beauty inherent in chaos.
Sure, Hannibal.
Who? Oh, yeah. Earth joke.
Bingo. Well, before we set off, we might as well take a look at this floor plan that Johidi gave us.
Chapter 5, Might and Main. The fall of Tantas.
We're going to the castle.
Forgive me if I'm not excited.
This is where I'm going to leave this video here. Tomorrow, we face Tantas. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. I do more video game content like this. I might be doing Atomic Heart, maybe the next video I record, or the next game I record, maybe. But I will also finish Forspoken here as well. There's 13 chapters. We're at chapter 5. And we're on the 3rd episode. So, yeah, I also do Madden NFL content. I'm going to be doing mock drafts and grading other former drafts as well. I do Madden rebuilds as well. I also do WWE, AEW content. WWE 2K23 will be on the channel here soon. Same with AEW Fight Forever. Leave a comment what you guys thought of today's video. And I will see you guys in the next Forspoken video. Thank you guys for tuning in.